We have spent the last 2 years traveling around the world full-time, pet sitting for some of the most adorable furry friends, and travel hacking, using points and miles to travel in ways we could never have imagined or afforded. If you're new around here, this is my husband Steven, and I'm Elaine. Yesterday, we took a taxi to the Casablanca train station.
Gare routière.
Gare routière.
Yeah, probably train.
Okay.
Yeah, Casa Voyage.
Casa Voyageur.
Yeah.
Where we embarked on our first ever train in Africa in first class seats. From these awesome seats, we enjoyed scenic views of Morocco's desert landscape for 2.5 hours down to Marrakesh. Before navigating the Medina market paths to stay in the most beautiful Riad we discovered on Airbnb. If you missed it, you can check out that adventure next. Today, we are continuing our tour of this stunning Riad and telling the dramatic and touching stories of our first traditional hammam bath experiences.
These cookies with this tea, absolutely delicious.
Salam! It is our last day here in Marrakesh, and I think we left off with the room tour. A lot has happened since then. We're going to catch you up on all that in just a moment. For now, we're going to continue the tour by taking you out to show you the rest of this amazing Riad. All right, after you. This Riad was a total of 3 stories high. The ground floor included beautiful sitting areas, a few rooms, and of course, ornate decor and beautiful artwork, including a magnificently painted ceiling. The middle of the Riad was open on the 2nd and 3rd floors, letting lots of natural light in from the beautiful glass atrium above. This is our room. We love these big old doors. The way that we lock them is with this bolt, and then a little lock. These don't work on our doors. However, on some they still do, so they lock those as well. And then a couple of the rooms have these like glass shutters that you can close to let all the light in, but maybe not the bugs or something. It's a really unique place. We're loving it. We think we got one of the bigger rooms because these 2 sides look longer than these 2 sides. And then it looks like there are some rooms downstairs as well. But we just love it. We feel so like in the mix. We feel like we're locals living in a Riad. It's so beautiful. The art is amazing. Everywhere is like hand-painted designs. Even the ceiling is beautiful. Just gorgeous. We just can't get over it. Our room was located on the 2nd floor. And then on the 3rd floor was a lovely indoor sitting area where we ate breakfast on one cold 50-degree morning, as well as a larger open area where we ate breakfast most mornings. Above was a 4th floor terrace level where we enjoyed our welcome tea and the gorgeous views the day we arrived in Marrakesh. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So we've been able to do some amazing things while we've been here in Marrakesh. We'll show you all the camel rides and the waterfall and all that other stuff. However, we were sick the last couple of days, so we've been here in our rehab. We didn't leave, we just stayed. I was sick first. It was a little bit of nausea and diarrhea stuff. You don't want to hear about that. That took me out for like a day and a half. And then Steven got sick.
Then I got some of the same symptoms, but you know, when you're close and always hooked up with one another, it's bound to happen.
So we're not sure if it was the flu or something we ate. When I was sick, Steven went out and got all the medicines and bananas. We were on the rat diet and all that stuff. I've lost my voice just a little bit. It's mostly back now. But anyway, so we're catching up basically from the last couple of days, and we just wanted to let you know what happened and why it's a little choppy. Okay, so one thing we'd love to tell you about is, you know, the other day we got here, we did our room tour. We had some tea up on the top floor. We had a beautiful lookout with the sunset, and then we had to hurry off. Because I had scheduled us for a local bath experience. So we met our guide in the square. And then the first thing she did was took us to a shop. So there was a gentleman there that explained herbs and lotions, potions, he had it all.
This is the jingo biloba, you know, the jingo biloba or the jingo biloba for the memory,
yeah.
for the high blood pressure is the best. Mandragora, you know what is the mandrag root?
No.
The red ginseng of Africa.
Wow.
This is the best hormonal balance and the best for the blood circulation. Hibiscus, you know,
wow.
the hibiscus
Yeah.
carcade, yeah, and you have also the chamomile.
Oh my goodness, everything.
Yeah, and lavender, you know, everything mixed inside.
Wow.
So this is called royalty. So that's why I'm gonna bring you the royalty.
Thank you.
Inshallah.
Shukran.
You know what it means, bisaha? Bisaha, that means with good health. Bisaha.
This a how?
Bisaha.
I bought a couple of things, some jasmine tincture and tincture? Anyway, however you say that. And a couple of other fun things. But the most important thing we were there to buy was the black or African soap. I've had black or African soap in America as a bar and as a liquid. It is unlike what we have in America. So here it's like a jelly, like a gelatinous, it's made right from the nut and it still is like waxy, I guess. It never suds when you put it on your skin and yet your skin is like squeaky clean when you're finished. So it's really unique. It was fun to hear about it, learn about it. After we bought our black soap, then we went off to the bathhouse.
Okay, so this is the bathhouse. It was really late at night. It was about 9 o'clock at night. The scrub that we got is called a hammam. The hammam is something you do when you want to cleanse your skin. For weddings, before special ceremonies, anything that you want to be purified for. Well, I had an experience with the hammam. The little guy that was scrubbing me, we didn't speak the same language, so it was a series of taps to move this way and that way. And it was unlike anything I had ever done before. He had got me in a position where he had his hip into my hip and standing on my arm. It totally blew my mind.
Even it's not funny, it really hurts.
This fella knew what he was doing, and he didn't take any mercy on me. He scrubbed the feeling I want to ever do that again out of me.
Our battalion is in the mountains on the north side.
Oh,
So, but I can see why you get it done, because I did feel clearer than I've ever been.
and they don't just scrub. Like I didn't have quite the experience that Stephen had. No one stood on my hand while I was laying down or anything like that, but they scrub everywhere. Everywhere. There's no spot that they do not scrub.
What are you doing? Don't bet. No!
Including your face. And it's not like when you scrub your face, you go in like a methodical pattern or something. It's just still the same scrubbing that they do all over your body. I had my hair washed, and then when she brushed it, she was really going in there, but my hair looked amazing the next day. It was super fluffy. It looked like I'd had my hair done at a salon. So I don't know what she did exactly. They used a local soap. You need to bring your own shampoo. We did not do that, but luckily our guide had shampoo for me, and then Stephen doesn't really have much hair to speak of, so it worked out fine. But you bring your own soap. The funny thing for me at the end, after having my hair brushed like that, was the fact that we didn't have any towels. So we knew we had to buy the black soap. I thought that anything else we needed, we would purchase along the way. We knew to bring a change of clothes. I had read that, but I didn't know about the towels. So I don't know how Stephen got dry. I had a handkerchief thing. I used that to dry myself. It was definitely an interesting experience. It was only 10 dirham to get in, which is like $1 US for entrance into the bath. And then to have that personal scrub, Stephen's was like 40 minutes, mine was only 20, was 50 dirham, which is like $5. So quite a deal.
It's a rare experience that you have in different places around the world. And here in Morocco, this is just one of the places.
And we'll put the link to our guide's information below, because she was amazing. She was fun to talk to. While we were waiting for Stephen to finish his torture scrub, we had a nice chat and I learned a lot. She went every week to get to the bathhouse with her mom as a child. So for her, it's a fun memory that she likes to share with tourists, and we were glad that she did.
Yeah. And you can go to the bathhouse just for $1, like she said, and just scrub yourself. But to have another person scrub you, that's $5 US. And you'll have that done once every 6 months. Guarantee you.
Yeah, we bought, one of the things we purchased at that little shop was a argan oil, pure, 100% pure argan oil. And luckily I had it with me, so I got to have it put on immediately after the scrub. Unfortunately, Steven did not. So we got back to the room. We used like 1/8 of a bottle and just slathered him. And it did help with the skin, I think, right? It did kind of mellow it out, but unfortunately, yeah, you had some rash.
Some road rash. Yeah, that's the best way to explain it. It was like I fell off a motorcycle in swim trunks. Like that's what it looked like.
They're freckles, those stay on. Those aren't supposed to come on.
Oh, and on your side, you were wearing your underwear, right? On your boxers. But on the women's side, we were completely nude. So it was interesting to me that it wasn't the same. For example, when we were in Korea or Japan, both sides, everyone was completely nude. But here in Morocco, women completely nude, men in their boxers, so.
Oh, well, wasn't that exciting?
Good morning, our first morning in Marrakesh. Like Arabian Nights. Peppers, oh yeah, those. On this side. After, oh, joking, this first.
Talk about the key.
Be free.